If you're going through hell, keep going. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Now this is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end. But it is, perhaps, the end of the beginning. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. The best argument against democracy is a 5-minute conversation with the average voter. To improve is to change, to be perfect is to change often. You have enemies? Good. That means you've stood up for something, sometime in your life. The farther backward you can look, the farther forward you can see. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. No one can guarantee success in war, but only deserve it. A lie gets halfway around the world before the truth has a chance to get its pants on. I may be drunk, miss, but in the morning I will be sober, and you will still be ugly. Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. I am fond of pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals. A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity. An optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. You can always count on Americans to do the right thing after they've tried everything else. If we open a quarrel between past and present, we shall find that we have lost the future. All the great things are simple, and many can be expressed in a single word: freedom, justice, honor, duty, mercy, hope. If Hitler invaded hell, I would make at least a favorable reference to the devil in the House of Commons. The truth is incontrovertible. Malice may attack it, ignorance may deride it, but in the end, there it is. Socialism is a philosophy of failure, the creed of ignorance, and the gospel of envy. Its inherent virtue is the equal sharing of misery. The price of greatness is responsibility. We are masters of the unsaid words, but slaves of those we let slip out. I am always ready to learn, although I do not always like being taught. Russia is a riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma. In wartime, truth is so precious that she should always be attended by a bodyguard of lies. I am an optimist. It does not seem too much use being anything else. This is no time for ease and comfort. It is time to dare and endure. Victory at all costs. Victory in spite of all terror. Victory however long and hard the road may be, for without victory, there is no survival. Nothing in life is so exhilarating as to be shot at without result. My most brilliant achievement was my ability to be able to persuade my wife to marry me. The inherent vice of capitalism is the unequal sharing of blessings. The inherent virtue of socialism is the equal sharing of miseries. We have always found the Irish a bit odd. They refuse to be English. Kites rise highest against the wind, not with it. I am prepared to meet my Maker. Whether my Maker is prepared for the great ordeal of meeting me is another matter. It is no use saying, "We are doing our best." You have got to succeed in doing what is necessary. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. An appeaser is one who feeds a crocodile, hoping it will eat him last. Courage is rightly esteemed the first of human qualities, because it is the quality which guarantees all others. If you have an important point to make, don't try to be subtle or clever. Use a pile driver. Hit the point once. Then come back and hit it again. Then hit it a third time. A tremendous whack. We shape our buildings, thereafter they shape us. Without tradition, art is a flock of sheep without a shepherd. Without innovation, it is a corpse. A fanatic is one who can't change his mind and won't change the subject. To build may have to be the slow and laborious task of years. To destroy can be the thoughtless act of a single day. Play the game for more than you can afford to lose. Only then will you learn the game. Let our advanced worrying become advanced thinking and planning. I have taken more out of alcohol than alcohol has taken out of me. Never hold discussions with the monkey when the organ grinder is in the room. Criticism may not be agreeable, but it is necessary. It fulfills the same function as pain in the human body. It calls attention to an unhealthy state of things. Mr. Attlee is a very modest man. Indeed, he has a lot to be modest about. It is a good thing for an uneducated man to read books of quotations. This report, by its very length, defends itself against the risk of being read. The empires of the future are the empires of the mind. It is always wise to look ahead, but difficult to look further than you can see. It is a mistake to look too far ahead. Only one link of the chain of destiny can be handled at a time. Politics is not a game. It is an earnest business. When you have to kill a man, it costs nothing to be polite. True genius resides in the capacity for evaluation of uncertain, hazardous, and conflicting information. Ending a sentence with a preposition is something up with which I will not put. It was the nation and the race dwelling all round the globe that had the lion's heart. I had the luck to be called upon to give the roar. Some people regard private enterprise as a predatory tiger to be shot. Others look on it as a cow they can milk. Not enough people see it as a healthy horse, pulling a sturdy wagon. A politician needs the ability to foretell what is going to happen tomorrow, next week, next month, and next year, and to have the ability afterwards to explain why it didn't happen. We are all worms, but I believe that I am a glowworm. There are two things that are more difficult than making an after-dinner speech: climbing a wall which is leaning toward you, and kissing a girl who is leaning away from you. There is no such thing as public opinion. There is only published opinion. It has been said that democracy is the worst form of government except all the others that have been tried. Before Alamein we never had a victory. After Alamein we never had a defeat. Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few. He has all of the virtues I dislike and none of the vices I admire. Study history, study history. In history lies all the secrets of statecraft. A prisoner of war is a man who tries to kill you and fails, and then asks you not to kill him. Never give in. Never, 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 in nothing great or small, large or petty. Never give in except to convictions of honor and good sense. Personally, I'm always ready to learn, although I do not always like being taught. We contend that for a nation to try to tax itself into prosperity is like a man standing in a bucket and trying to lift himself up by the handle. My rule of life prescribed as an absolutely sacred right smoking cigars and also the drinking of alcohol before, after, and if need be during all meals and in the intervals between them.